Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls here, and I have another very exciting unboxing. I said it every time, but every unboxing is very exciting because they're obviously all dolls I want. But today I'm opening up another one of the Disney designer Ultimate Princess Celebration dolls, and today we are opening up Miss Pocahontas. Now this girl's had some controversy surrounding her, just in terms of like fans' reaction to her design and everything. But today I'm going to be unboxing her. I'm just gonna get some of the basis stuff out first. And yeah, so I'm just gonna show the box. You saw how it opened as I was opening it. Really pretty design, says her name on it. Mine came like kind of messed up. Like right here you can see a dent and then it's ripped. I don't keep these dolls in box, otherwise that would have really annoyed me. But on the back it has the like blurb about inspirations and stuff like that, which I'm not reading on here because it's very long and I don't really have the time. But we'll move on to the doll. So I'm gonna take her all out of the plastic covering, and then I'll just show like a close-up before I start to unbox her, and then I'll look at the certificate and everything. But yeah, she's like probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, which I know is like unheard of amongst this collection, but I will explain why when I get to all of her details. So here she is in box. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, marvelous, perfect. And yeah, so before I open her, I got number 3603 out of 9700. I'm not really gonna show my number because I know people like to screen grab and scam people, but I got like a not really influential number, which I don't really care about numbers regardless, but it is cool when it's your favorite character and like the favorite design, stuff like that. And then here's just her little pamphlet. Actually, I'll take it out of here because I took Mulan's out and I don't like really have a use for these things, and I do just want to like look at them because I think they're really cool. These dolls, like with what they come with, remind me a lot of the Premiere like line that came out in 2000, was that 18? I think that was 18. I don't really remember though. Really nice. And then it has one of the inspiration pics on the back from the designer, who is Javier Garcia. Yeah. Okay. So I showed you guys her in box, but now I'm gonna start unboxing her. So I think a lot of people just did not like this specific Mulan. I mean, not Mulan, Pocahontas, because they felt like it was more kind of her colonized. Like it gave them a lot of like the influences of the second movie, and if you've seen the second movie, that's not a very good thing. But I disagree. I mean, me personally, I think this is like a very like avant-garde, like high fashion red carpet type look that Pocahontas would wear, because it reminds me of like a modern version of her dress that she wears throughout the entire movie. The only like design part I'm not really like completely on board with is honestly this gold thing, but I am taking that off. I know that's gonna bother a lot of people, but I won't take it off on this video so you guys don't yell at me. But that's like quite literally the only thing about her design that I don't like. Everything else I pretty much absolutely adore. But a lot of people just did not like it, and that might just be because Disney designer collectors are kind of insane and expect the dolls to be different but also look identical to their original outfits from the movies and like their iconic outfits, which doesn't really make sense, especially with the theme of this line. It's obviously supposed to be interpretations of their outfits or interpretations of things that they would wear, or just like influences from the movie. So having her in like a shorter, kind of more basic dress wouldn't really fit Pocahontas in this. But I think the designers did like an amazing job capturing her essence in like a very high fashion way, because we haven't seen that really for Pocahontas. She has the fairy tale collection doll with John Smith that is quite literally just like her movie outfit with like some extra details, and then we have her 17-inch version, which is pretty much the exact same thing with like a cape. So it's a lot of just the same, and I'm just so happy she finally got something that's like extremely like high fashion. I keep saying high fashion, but that's what I think it is. Like, this is something I would see if the theme for a Met Gala was for you to dress up as like inspirations of your favorite Disney princess or just princess. I could see this being something that a designer would come up with for Pocahontas, which says a lot because it's not exactly the easiest to come up with something that would be very high fashion for Pocahontas, since she is the most like most in touch with nature out of all of them. She also doesn't have like a crazy dress reveal like pretty much all the other girls. So it's like there's not a lot of inspiration from the movies, especially to grab onto. But I just think that the designer did such an amazing job with this doll, and I'm just so excited and blessed and happy that I was able to get her. As of recording this, it is January 17th. I don't think a single one of the designer dolls sold out, actually, which is good because people finally have access to these dolls after years of them being like the most, like the hardest dolls to get a hold of because of scalpers and the low edition sizes. But now we're finally getting edition sizes that are, for one, giving the collectors and people that want to actually own these dolls the option to get her, but also warrants the price because what a lot of people forget is that when it comes to doll production, you have to buy everything in bulk pretty much to get like good deals on stuff. So like when Disney's only making, say, 4,500 of a doll, like, yes, that is a lot, but to get like high quality materials, it's going to be expensive for the company. And yes, Disney is this multi-billion-dollar company, but they're the same as all other companies. They don't want to spend a fortune on things they don't have to because they know people are going to buy these regardless of how high quality they really are, which is sad because maybe if people just did not scalp these dolls like they do, Disney would see that like, hey, no, we want quality all the time. But with them making pretty much double what they usually make, sometimes even triple for some of the dolls, they're able to afford more of the like high quality accessories and such, and like fabrics and stuff like that. So it's really cool. And we're getting like a lot of new molds. Like the shoes on Pocahontas are completely brand new, I think. And I think her face mold, I'm pretty sure, is entirely new, which is super exciting. Okay, can I please like get her off the stand? Oh, I forgot her dress is still attached to the box. Ugh. This one's a lot harder to get out than Mulan was. I'm just gonna use that as like, I don't know if it's a disclaimer or whatever, but I'm just saying that right off the bat. This one's a lot harder to get out of the box than Mulan. But I mean, I'd rather them be harder to get out of the box than easy to take out because they are collector dolls. So it's nice to know that they're like in the box and sturdy and such. Okay, I need to get this big plastic chunk off of her and then I'll be okay. Okay, it's almost off of her, people. Now it's just stuck to her ponytail. I almost cursed, sorry. But yeah, for today's question, I want to know who your favorite so far from this designer line is and why. Again, I've kind of voiced who my favorite is. At the moment, it's probably between Mulan and Pocahontas. And I've seen Mulan is probably the most like widely accepted and liked out of all of them, which is interesting. But that's like a rant for my Mulan video, which hopefully will be out by the time this video's up. But we will see, I guess. But yeah, the one I'm most excited to see is probably Merida, because we've only ever gotten dolls that are inspired by her movie dress, like the blue dress, or like there's two blue dresses, I guess, but like her hunting outfit and her like more traditional royal outfit that she wears at the beginning of the movie. But anyways, I digress. And now here's Pocahontas in all of her glory. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm blown away. Like, just look at how regal and beautiful, but also like like it's just so good. It's such a good design. So I'm gonna start off with her face first. Probably my favorite face out of all of the new dolls. Let's see, hopefully that focuses a tad bit, but it's definitely a new face mold. I'm in love with how it looks. I think it's beautiful. The eye makeup is so cool. There's like little lines that go down a little bit, and it like changes the whole shape of her face. It's so beautiful. And then she has this long, I'm pretty sure it's a fishtail braid. I'm actually going to probably be taking her hair out of the braid because I think this is what makes her look more, I don't know, I guess like European inspired because of the braid. Meanwhile, in the movie, she has her hair just flowing free the entire movie. And plus, once I take this plastic thing out, it'll be able to look a lot better. But I think that's why they did the braid, because I think it looks good, but it's just like not my thing personally. But anyways, let's see what's next. There's a lot to like go over on her, so I don't really know where to go next, to be honest. I also just like start panning down. So next is her little capelet. Has more like traditional native printing on it, and it is lined with like this gold satin, I think. Really nice piece. And then she has like this little buckle that keeps it held onto her that is supposed to look like her necklace from the movie. I love this piece. I would have probably preferred if they actually just gave her the necklace and made this like a regular chain strap, but I understand why they didn't. I'm just not the biggest fan of this because I think it just looks really chunky and it doesn't really fit the vibe as much, but that's stuff that I can take off or keep on, and it's not a big deal. It's just little accessories. So next is her belt, which is one of the, I think, coolest parts about this entire doll. So first off, we have the compass right here, which is kind of like John Smith's compass that she is given by John Smith. We have Kiko, the raccoon, and then I completely forgot the name of the hummingbird, but there's that. And I don't know if it, the circle is meant to just be like a circle, but it does kind of remind me of the scene where like, no, it's Miko. Miko is the name of the raccoon. Miko is holding like that like biscuit cracker, whatever, and like he like flies through it and his nose gets stuck. That's kind of what this reminds me of, but really cool. And it's made of metal, as you can hear. And so is the actual belt piece. And another part that I really love is that everything's actually removable. Like, you don't have to like, it's sewn on to like keep it in place, but it actually does have like a clasp here that like a bracelet would have, which I think is really interesting. Next is kind of like this weird see-through shawl. I'm still deciding if I want to keep this on her or not, because while I do think it looks cool, I just don't know if I would actually like the dress more or less without it. I don't know. But again, that's something that can change very easily. Let's see. Next, I'll do the side of her dress. So this is the side that has the little cutout right here. Beautiful. Well, it's the same, I think, as this. Yeah, that looks like the same fabric. And it has gold embroidered leaves and like wind to obviously represent the song, Colors of the Wind. Please tell me that's right. I'm sorry. I haven't watched Pocahontas in a really long time, so I actually need to watch it again. But I just think this is so beautiful. And the slight, like, draping? I don't know. Like, the slight fold when it comes down to, like, this part of the dress. So pretty. So beautiful. Let's see. And then the other part of the dress is this absolutely gorgeous, like, it has these beautiful tassels that are attached, and the dress itself right here is lined with like this gold thread that's used on this side of the dress, so it ties it in. And this like fabric shifts from like a like light peachy color to like a gold green, which is so interesting. And I've never seen anything like this, and I think it looks so beautiful, and it like gives a lot of like the natural earth tones that that Pocahontas is like known for. So I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. And then on the inside of the dress, it is lined with a like blood red almost satin, I think, which the lining goes, I think, completely up the dress, which is really impressive. I'm gonna actually, does it? I can't tell. It looks like it does. I am actually gonna be taking all this off because whenever I do decide to undo her fishtail braid and like wash her hair, it's obviously all gonna come off because I don't want it to get it like wet. But yeah, and then I guess there's this. Again, I'm not really a big fan of this. It's just like, that's one of my least favorite things about the Midnight Masquerade collection, especially I can't speak. But that's probably my least favorite part about the Midnight Masquerade for like the villains, is that they all had like big chunky like plastic pieces. But the molding on this is really nice if you're gonna keep it on. Just like a bunch of feathers, it continues onto the back. And I'm not sure if this is actually a hidden Mickey, but there's a molding like right here that like you can kind of see like right there. It looks like it's supposed to be like a hidden Mickey, which is really cool that they were able to continue that. But oh, I guess I didn't talk about her shoes either. These look like they're probably a new mold. It's nothing special, it's just like a slip-on. But I do think they look really good, and I'm happy they're not doing flats anymore, like, thank God. And I'm happy they're actually giving them interesting, like, shoe molds, because, like, the girls deserve it. Like, we're done with the flats. We're done with the pointed feet with the flats. Like, I'm so over it. She is hard to get back on her stand. Oh, wait. Am I doing it? I think I'm doing it. Okay, I kind of did it, but she's also kind of floating still. So, yeah, that is my little review on Pocahontas. Overall, I think she's my favorite out of Mulan and her. Mulan, sitting right there. I love Mulan, and I think she's absolutely gorgeous, but this Pocahontas just does something for me. I just think she's absolutely breathtaking, and I think they got all the, like, design choices so correct. So yeah, I'd love to see what you guys think about her, because I know she has been probably one of the most controversial besides Ariel, but people are just picky with Ariel because she's everybody's favorite for some reason. I love Ariel, don't get me wrong, but like I don't understand why people are just like so crazy about the design not being the dress from the end of the movie. Like, we're gonna get that eventually. Just comment, please. But anyways, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It'll motivate me to make more videos. There's a lot of videos actually coming on the way that I have pre-filmed even before this, so I need to get those out, but there's a lot of content coming. This will probably be one of the last videos, depending. I'll probably actually post this right after I post my Mulan video, like a day or two after, just so it's like more cohesive or whatever. But there are a few videos I already have stockpiled that you'll probably see before this one. But yeah, if you guys want to see more content from me, follow me on Instagram at Sweetest Dolls. That is where you can probably reach me the most often if you ever really want to talk to me. I don't really reply to comments on here. I just don't get around to it, and I get anxious about what to say. So I'm sorry if I don't reply to your comment and like you expect me to. It's just my social anxiety talking. But yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter, which is No Tears Nikki. This will all be in the description below, so don't worry about having to like go search out for it. I tweet a lot. I'm really active on Twitter. I might not reply to your DMs on Twitter, but I will on Instagram. But I will most likely reply to you if you comment or like leave me a reply on Twitter. But anyways, I digress. I love her. I'm very excited. Have her in my collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So till next time, bye.